Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ryan Winkler. As the Cape Central Tigers are going to take on the NewMadrid County Central Eagles here this afternoon. And for the Tigers, on the mound, it will be Jackson Woodfoot. It's senior day, and he's the lone senior. So he is going to take the mound. We honored him before the game. I thought we'd never get done. It was such a long senior recognition. It took like 2 minutes. It was ridiculous. So the Tigers take on Madrid County Central here this afternoon as the Tigers, they won last night 9-2 over the Notre Dame Bulldogs over at Kappahaw. And the Tigers come into this one at 5-15 on the season. And NewMadrid comes in at 2-12. The Tigers score 3.4 runs a game. NewMadrid scores 4 runs a game. The Tigers allow 8, and the Eagles allowed 10 runs a game. And the last time these two played each other last year in NewMadrid, the Tigers won 10-6. And they're actually on a 3-game win streak if you count the SEMO Conference Tournament last year. They won that one 11-4. And then won the previous game that same season 10-6 on the road. And then the Tigers won 2 years ago here at home 10-2 against the Eagles. First pitch is popped up out towards left center field. That's going to get down in the gap. It'll go off the fence, rounding second, and he's actually going to hold up and go back to third. Is B.J. Waters. He'll get a leadoff double to start the game. So runner on second as Brady Swims comes to the plate. Jackson will look back at second and come set. First pitch goes all the way back to the backstop, and the runner will advance to third. So runner at third. It's a 1-0 count here to Brady Swims. Count is high, goes off the glove of Poole, and the run will score. And it's 1-0 NewMadrid. A 2-0 count here to Brady Swims. Miss high for ball 3. 3-0 count. And that one will miss for ball 4, so runner on first now with nobody out here in the top of the first. And that'll bring up Aiden McCandless. Jackson will look in, get the sign, check the runner at first. First pitch to McCandless is in there for a strike. The 0-1 will miss for ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to McCandless. Jackson will check the runner over at first. one is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a grounder, and it gets through the infield into left field. It'll be runners at first and second with 1 away. Nobody out, sorry. So runner at first and second now for Slade Curtis.
Next up, the Eagles number 2, Slade Curtis.
Jackson will come set, look back at second. First pitch is high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. There's a new baseball here for Jackson. Misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike here for Slade Curtis. Jackson looks back at second. The 2-1 pitch is popped up, and it's going to get out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 count with runners at first and second. Jackson comes set now for the 2-2. That'll miss outside for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes. Full count here to Slade Curtis. 3-2 is popped up. Back into foul territory. And Meade will make the catch for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here.
Next up for the Eagles, number 3, KK McFerrin.
KK McFerrin will come to the plate. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Jackson will come set, the 1-0. In there for a strike call, the 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. KK McFerrin, the center fielder for the Eagles. Lineup for the Eagles, as this one is low for ball 2. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Jackson will look back at second. The 2-1 pitch is popped up over into foul territory. And Connor can't make the catch as it hits in the glove and then bounces out. So it'll be a foul ball. It'll stay 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Jackson comes set, the 2-2. Grounder over to third. Mead will step on the bag, throw across to first. Not in time as he's back, or he's in there safely, but it was a good play over there at first by Hayden Bowers.
Next up for the
This will be a
Eagles,
fielder's
number 1,
choice.
Ty Williams.
And Ty Williams will come to the plate now. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1 is inside for ball, or sorry, the first pitch to Ty Williams is inside for ball 1. Runner at first and second, 2 down. NewMadrid leads 1-0. This one will bounce in for ball 2. 2-0 count. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. First strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners at first and second. With 2 down here. 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch. Hit right back up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field. They're going to hold him at third, as that's a good throw in from center field by Caden Chenoweth. It'll be bases loaded with 2 outs.
Up to the plate, number 5, J.G. Harris.
So J.G. Harris will come to the plate now. He's got a chance to knock in a run or 2 if he can get something out in the outfield. First pitch is foul down the third base line. That's in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. And that is the 3rd out, so it'll end the top half of the first with a strikeout. And we go to the bottom of the first. Eagles lead 1-0 here over the Tigers. So bottom of the first, as the Tigers trail 1-0 here to NewMadrid County Central. The lineup for the Tigers, Caden Chenoweth will lead things off, followed by Jackson Whitfoot. Batting third will be Jathan Spain. Batting fourth, Braden Mead. Spain actually back up. Spain is the DH for today. Batting fourth, Braden Mead. Batting fifth, Hayden Bowers. Batting sixth, Connor Poole. Batting seventh is Gavin Pittman. Batting eighth, Chapman Ogles. Batting ninth will be Aiden McGuire. And
leading off for the Tigers, number 10, Caden Chenoweth.
In the outfield on defense for the Eagles, Ty Williams in left field, KK McFerrin in center, Jack Pipkin in right. Slade Curtois at third, JG Harris, First pitch will miss for ball one. At short, Julian Curtois at second and Aiden McCandless at first. Behind the plate is BJ Waters. And on the mound, Brady Sims. This one's popped up deep to left field, and it is off the fence. At second is Chenoweth, and it's a quick throw back in, so Aiden Chenoweth with a double to start the game for the Tigers on offense. Runner on second for Jackson Whitfoot.
Next up, number 8, Jackson Whitfoot.
And a fake pickoff attempt back to second, and he's back safely. Jackson will show bunt, pull back, and it's in there for a strike. Jackson on the mound today for the Tigers. Jackson bats .263. Chenoweth goes. That one's fouled back. And an 0-2 count here to Jackson Whitfoot. Swims looks back at second, and that one's going to come in and get Jackson on the back, and he'll head down to first. So it's runners at first and second with nobody out for Jathan Spain.
Jathan Spain.
Spain the DH today. He's batting for Evan Hall. Spain batting .377. Swims will come set, look back, first pitch is in there for a strike. .377 with 16 RBI. The team leading 16 RBIs. Runner goes. And no throw as both runners are safe. And it's second and third. It's a 1-1 count. It's a little windy out here today. Again. Seems like it's been windy out here every game. That one's inside for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swims lost his hat in the wind. Two on with nobody out. A 2-1 pitch from Swims is fouled off and out of play. So it evens up the count at 2-2. So 2-2 count. And Swims will come set. The 2-2 is in the dirt, but not far enough away from catcher Waters for anybody to advance. So it's a full count here, 3-2. Waters will look in. Swims will look in. And we get a ball called by the field umpire. And that'll score a run and tie the game up. And I'm not sure if Swims balked before or if his hat flying off in the wind caused the balk. But 1 run will score, and the game's now tied at 1. The 1-1 pitch is fouled off. Well, full count here to Jathan Spain. And Swims will look in and come set. The 3-2 pitch is outside for ball 4. There'll be runners at the corners with nobody out for Braden Mead.
Next up for the Tigers, number 17, Braden Mead.
Pick-off attempt is not in time as he's back safely over at first base. Runners at first and third, Whitfoot at third, Spain on first. And Mead at the plate. First pitch is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Nobody out. 1 run in here already for the Tigers. And Swims will come set, looking back at all the bases. The 1-0 will miss for ball 2, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Swims. The 2-0 pitch is called a strike. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike as Spain is actually taking second. Stole second base, so runners at second and third. And that one is swung on and missed for strike 2. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swims looks in, gets the sign. He'll check the runners at second and third. That one swung on and missed for strike 3, and that's 1 away. bring up Hayden Bowers.
Up next for the Tigers, number 16, Hayden Bowers.
So 2 on, 1 out for Bowers. And Swims comes set. First pitch is fouled back. No 1 count here to start the at-bat for Bowers. Bowers had an inside the park home run just a few days ago against Dexter here at Tiger Field. He's going to show bunt, and they're going to get Jackson out at home as he came in to try to steal. The bunt missed for strike 2, as it was a double steal. So runner at third with 2 outs. And Bowers in an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch is called strike 3, and that will end the bottom half of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. Game tied at 1 between Cape Central and New Madrid County Central. So top of the second, game tied at 1 between the Tigers and the Eagles. As the lineup for the Eagles, leading off was B.J. Waters, followed by Brady Swims. Batting third was Aiden McCandless. Batting fourth, Slade Curtois. Batting fifth, K.K. McFerring. Batting sixth, Ty Williams. Batting seventh, J.G. Harris. Batting eighth, Jack Pipkin. And batting ninth, Julian Curtois. And Jack Pipkin will lead things off here in the top of the second for New Madrid County Central. And then in the on the field for the Tigers, in left, Chapman Ogles. In center, Caden Chenoweth. First pitch will miss inside for ball 1. In right field, Gavin Pittman. On the infield, Braden Mead at third, Evan Hall at short, Aiden McGuire at second, Hayden Bowers at first. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1-1. Behind the Blake Connor pool and on the mound, of course, Jackson Whitfoot. And the 1-1 pitch will just miss high for ball 2. 2-1. So it's a pop fly on the infield, and Aiden McGuire will get under it to make the catch for the first out.
To the plate, number 4, Julian Curtis.
Come on.
That's a little hopper to the pitcher Jackson, and he'll throw to first for the second out.
Back to the top of the order.
And we'll go back to the top of the order for B.J. Waters. First pitch to Waters is fouled back. 1 count. Waters doubled in his first at bat. He led off the game with a double. This one's grounded over to third, picked up by Meade. Throw to first in time for the out. And just like that, 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Eagles get no runs and no hits. It'll be Connor Poole, Gavin Pittman, and Chapman Ogles due up for the Tigers. So lightning detected in the area, and we're going to have to take a weather break. So we'll have to wait 30 minutes for the all clear to get this one going again. So we'll just have to wait, and we'll be back hopefully with an update. Okay, so the game will be resumed at 4:15. So come back at 4:15 for the restarting of the game. And we're going to be in the bottom of the second. We actually finished an inning and a half, so Connor Poole will actually still lead off. So at least we weren't stuck in the middle of an inning when we got hit with a delay. So we'll be back at 4:15. right, looks like we're getting ready to get this thing started again here as the Eagles head back out onto the field. So you start warming up here for the bottom of the second. As Connor Poole will lead things off for the Tigers. Brady Swims will get back out there. He'll probably get a couple extra warm-up throws here today. Or I should say today. This time out, as he had to sit for a little bit. Now we're ready to play. As the infield and the outfield are done, they're ready to go. And I think we're ready to go too, because Waters went ahead and started walking out. Now he signals to Poole. All right, come on up to the plate. We're good to go.
Up to bat for the Tigers, number 33, Connor Poole.
So Connor Poole trying to get things started here. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. The ball's one strike. Swims comes set for the 0-1 pitch. That one is inside for ball one, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Swims comes set for the 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. A 1-2 count here to Connor Poole. His first at bat here today. And now the 1-2 pitch. He is fouled back. It'll stay 1-2. Swims having some trouble keeping that hat on his head. The wind blowing out to, looks like, going by the flags, looks like it's blowing out to right field. And the 1-2 pitch is outside for ball two. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Swims looks in to get the sign. He comes set for the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that'll strike Connor Poole out for the first out here in the bottom of the second. And that will bring
Next for the Tigers, number
Gavin
5,
Pittman to the plate.
Gavin Pittman.
First pitch to Pittman is hit right back up the middle, and it's going to be grabbed by the second baseman. And a line out for the second out. And that'll bring Chapman Ogles to the plate.
Up next for the Tigers, number 19, Chapman Ogles.
Ogles steps to the plate. First pitch here to Ogles is high and outside for ball 1. A 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is outside for ball 2. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes with the bases empty and 2 away. Here in the bottom of the second. Aiden McGuire on deck. The 2-0 to Chapman will miss outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 is in there for a strike called. A 3-0 count. Ogles will be taking that pitch all day. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And Swims will come set. The 3-1 pitch. Ooh, called strike 2 on the outside corner. A full count. The 3-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 4. So it'll be a 2-out walk to Chapman Ogles, and that'll bring up Aiden McGuire.
To the plate, number 2, Aiden McGuire.
McGuire's first at bat here this afternoon. Pickoff attempt, and he's back safely as the ball is lost. We'll get time called as looks like both Ogles and first baseman McCandless got hurt there on the somewhat collision over at first base on the pickoff attempt. They're going to give them some time to kind of shake it off. McGuire bats 147 as it looks like both McCandless and Ogles are ready to go over there at first base, so Swims will go back to the mound now. So McGuire, his first at bat, batting 147 on the season. Here in the bottom of the second with a runner on and 2 out. And that one is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 count. Pickoff attempt over to first, and they got him at first base as they pick off Chapman Ogles.
We played 2.
So we'll go to the
Score still
top of the
tied,
third.
1-1.
The game's still tied 1-1 here between the Tigers and the Eagles. We'll be back. So top of the third, as first pitch to Swims is inside for ball 1. Jackson back out on the mound for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off. One ball, one strike here to Brady Swims. He walked in his first at bat. And that one misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Don't look at me. They all look at me. I'm not. No, they didn't do it. That one's fouled back and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two count. Base is empty, nobody out. The 2-2 is a little high for ball 3, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch from Jackson is high for ball 4, and it'll be a leadoff walk for Brady Swims. That'll bring up Aiden McCandless.
Up next for the Eagles, number 14, Aiden McCandless.
First baseman. One for one with a single. First pitch is inside for ball 1. 1-0 count with the runner on first, nobody out. One 0 is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. He swung on and missed for strike 2. Threw that one up high and he swung right over it, right under it. 1-2 count with a runner on first, and nobody out. The 1-2 pitch is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, strikes him out looking for out number 1.
Next up for the Eagles,
And I'll bring up
two,
Slade
Curtis.
Curtis. That one will miss for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded over to third. Throw to second for 1. Throw to first. Can't get it there in time. So it'll be 2 away with a runner at first. So 2 down for KK McFerrin.
3, KK McFerrin.
This one's popped up and fouled back out of play.
Use your body, KK. Use your body.
KK McFerrin 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. The ball's 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. It'll bounce in there for ball 1, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Jackson will look over at first. Come set for the 1-1. And it's strike 2 called. I'm not sure if he's saying he offered at it or if he's just calling it a strike. Either way, it's a 1-2 count. For the 1-2 pitch. Just call the ball 2-2. So runner at first here with 2 away. A 2-2 count to KK McFerrin. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and I don't think McFerrin wanted to swing at that one. But when he tried to stop his swing, it was too late. And we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Game still tied. 1-1. We'll be back Bottom of the third. Aiden McGuire will lead things off here for the Tigers. He was at bat when Ogles got picked off over there at first
Leading
base.
off for the Tigers, number 2, Aiden McGuire.
Just last half, or the last inning. McGuire will step in to lead things off here in the bottom half of the third as that one misses for ball one. A 1-0 count. The 1-0 is in there, called a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Aiden McGuire. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. McGuire at the plate, Chenoweth on deck. Jackson Woodfoot will bat after him with the first 3 batters of the inning. That one is in there for a strike called, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just misses outside for ball 3. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch from Swims is high for ball 4. And it'll be a leadoff walk for Aiden McGuire. Caden Chenoweth will come back to the plate. 1 for 1 with a double.
Next to the plate, number 10, Caden Chenoweth.
Runner on first here with nobody out as McGuire leads off, throws over to first. No tag applied as he's back safely. First pitch, Chenoweth pulls back, and it's going to be called a strike. That one looked a little inside, but it's an 0-1 count here to Chenoweth. Swims a look at first. The 0-1 is outside for ball 1. It looks like he was about to call that one a strike, and he's like, no, that's not a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. We got time called by the batter, Chenoweth, so the throw over to first doesn't matter. Lays down a bunt back out towards the pitcher's mound. Swims will pick it up, throw to first. And they got the out at first base. But they move the runner. Chenoweth moves the runner to second.
Next up for the Tigers, number 8, Jackson Whitfoot.
A runner at second now for Jackson Whitfoot, who's the pitcher. And he was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. So McGuire at second. First pitch to Jackson is high, and it's going to get away from the catcher. And McGuire will advance to third base. So runner at third now with 1 away. Jackson, all he has to do is get himself a base hit, and he can pick up an RBI here. The 1-0. High and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Swims looks over at third. The 2-0 is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2-1 count to Jackson Whitfoot. Jackson bats .263. Two ones fouled back. We'll stay 2-2, or it'll go to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third with 1 away. Swims comes set. Looking at third, the 2-2. Inside for ball 3. Full count. Some of these pitches are so close. The other thing, you can't really tell what he's going to call a strike and what he's going to call a ball, which just makes it even worse for the hitters. And now the 3-2 pitch from Swims. He's grounded out towards short. He'll pick it up, throw across, and it's in time, but the run will score, and the Tigers lead 2-1.
Next up for the Tigers, number 23, Jathan Spain.
Jathan Spain now will come to the plate with 2 out and the base is empty. Swims at 49 pitches. This will be number 50 right here. That one's called a strike. That almost looked like the same exact pitch that he called a ball on Jackson in the last at bat. An 0-1 count. And the 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swims comes set. And the windup. That one's inside. It just misses Jathan Spain for ball 2, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Base is empty, 2 away. Tigers got a run here in the third inning, and now lead it 2-1. And that one is called a strike. It evens up the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Jathan Spain. The 2-2 pitch. He's chopped foul down that third base line. So it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is high for ball 3, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jathan Spain. And the 3-2. Inside, ball 4. It'll be a 2-out walk for Jathan Spain. And that'll bring up Braden Mead.
Braden Mead.
Meads 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's due for a big hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And Swims will look over at Spain and then come set. First pitch to Mead is popped up, and it's going to be out of play for a foul ball. No balls, 1 strike. Pickoff attempt, and he's back safely. The Tigers with 2 runs. They've gotten 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. And we get time called as I think Swims wants a different baseball. So no balls, 1 strike here to Braden Mead. Swims will come set, check over his shoulder. The 0-1 is outside for ball 1. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. After this, the Tigers will play Sykeston. Pickoff attempt over to first, and he's back safely. Tigers will play Sykeston on the road on Thursday down at Sykeston. And then have the Wood Bat tournament this weekend, or Wood Bat Showcase, because that one's in there called Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Wood Bat Showcase here at Cape Central over the weekend. One ball, 2 strikes. Spain leads off. He goes. That's high. Ball 2, and Spain will steal second with no throw down to second base. It's a runner on second with 2 away. 2-2 count. Spain bouncing around out there at second base. The 2-2 is inside for ball 3. Full count here to Braden Mead. On deck is Hayden Bowers. Swims will come set, look back at second. The 3-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle. Grabbed by the shortstop, Harris. He'll throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out. So we'll go to the top of the 4th. Tigers lead 2-1 here over the New Madrid County Central Eagles.
2-1.
It'll be Ty Williams, J.G. Harris, and Jack Pipkin due up in the top of the 4th. Top of the fourth. Tigers lead 2-1
1.
here over the
Come on, Ty, we need to roll.
New Madrid County Central Eagles as Ty Williams will come to the plate. First pitch here from Jackson. Will miss, ball one. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one, 1-1. Ty Williams, he's 1 for 1 with a single. I think Poole got hit on the backswing. The trainer will come out and talk to him, make sure he's okay. He almost wasn't, he looked like he wasn't going to let her take a look, but she just followed him straight to home plate and said, "Don't throw that, don't throw the pitch." So now they're going to throw him a warm-up pitch to make sure he can move that elbow. And all right, he's okay. So, 1-1 is inside for ball two, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson comes set. The 2-1 pitch is outside for ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. It's inside, called strike 2, full count. Nah, I don't know about that one, but don't know about any of his strikes or the balls that he's called, so. Yeah, I haven't seen this. He looks, and that one's inside for ball 4. Yeah, I don't know, recognize this umpire, so.
Next
Like
up,
you said, probably
J.G. Harris.
One of his first few games as J.G. Harris will come to the plate. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1, J.G. Harris. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He struck out swinging. And there's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Jackson with 3 strikeouts here so far today. As Williams leads off of first. That one will bounce in, and nobody. Uh-oh. Nope. Thought maybe he was going to try to go, but he's just going to bounce around out there at first base. The 1-2, fouled off. So runner on first with nobody out and a 1-2 count here. The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, fouled off. The 1-2 count still here to J.G. Harris. And we get time called. first base. The 1-2 count, 1-2 pitch. It's popped up out towards left field. And Ogles will get under it to make the catch. One away. Williams will stay out there at first base. He doesn't tack up.
Up next for the Eagles, number 7, Jack Pipkin.
And that'll bring up Jack Pipkin. Pipkin's 0 for 1 of the fly out. Pickoff attempt over to first base. He's back safely. A bunt there in front of home plate. Poole can't grab it at first, and then he'll throw it down and get the out at first base. A runner will advance 2 away here in the top of the 4th.
To the plate, number 4, Julian Curtis.
Julian Curtis will come to the plate, 0 for 1 of the ground out. Got a runner in scoring position out there at second base. First pitch is called a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 will bounce in for ball 1. 1-1. Well, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackson will come set, looking in, look back at second. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2.
We'll get her that. She might have to raise that back leg and stick that thumb out, but we'll get her that.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. He leads off, and he's going to go to third. And Jackson's going to get called for a balk as he forgot to step off of the rubber. So Williams will take third. The 1-2 pitch is high. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Curtis grounded out in his first at bat. Jackson will shake off the first sign and come set for the 2-2. He swung on and missed, struck him out, so that base runner doesn't even matter as they'll strand a runner at third. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers lead 2-1. Due up for the Tigers, Bowers, Poole, and Pittman. Bottom of the fourth, Hayden Bowers will lead things off here for the Tigers.
Hayden Bowers.
As Hayden Bowers digs in, he's 0 for 1. He struck out looking in his first at bat. Brady Swims back on the mound at 62 pitches. And the first pitch to Bowers is a check swing, bunt down the line, and it's going to be called a fair ball. And he'll be out at first base. So 1 away. And now Connor Poole will come to the plate.
Connor Poole.
Poole 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Swims comes set. A wind up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike 1, 1-1. The 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Connor Poole. It's 0 for 1. Tigers lead 2-1. And the 1-1 is high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Brady Swims 66 total pitches, 32 of them balls, 34 of them strikes. Pitch number 67, the 2-1, is a grounder over to third, picked up by Curtis. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2.
Next up for the Tigers, number 5, Gavin Pittman.
And that'll bring Gavin Pittman to the plate. Pittman is 0 for 1. He lined out to second in his first at bat. Back in the second inning. First pitch right back up the middle, and that's going to get through into center field for a 2-out single for Gavin Pittman. And that'll bring Chapman Ogles.
Next up, number
Walked in
19,
his first at bat.
Chapman Ogles.
Swims a look at first and then comes set. First pitch, runner goes. It's outside for ball 1. No throw to second. And that'll be a stolen base for Gavin Pittman. B.J. Waters has not thrown down to second once here in this game. Is when he catches the ball to throw it, he sits down on the ground instead of staying in a crouch. Because that one's high and outside for ball 2, 2-0. If he stays on his feet, he could pop out of that a lot faster and throw down to second if he wanted to, but he doesn't. He ends up then just kneeling on the dirt, turf, whatever you want to call it, as he throws back to the pitcher. And that's plenty of time for someone to steal a base. Pittman will lead off a second, and the 2-0 is called a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Chapman Ogles. Ogles walked in his first at bat. Swims will come set, the 2-1. He's going to check on Pittman, and there goes Pittman. That one's foul tipped. And it's a 2-2 count. And I think Waters got hit as well on maybe the backswing. So it's a 2-2 count. Pittman over there at third, though. It was caught. That one was swung on and missed for strike 3. And we'll go to the top of the 5th. With the Tigers leading 2-1 over the Eagles. We'll be back. Top of the 5th. Jackson Woodfoot back on the mound for the Tigers. And leading off for the Eagles will be B.J. Waters. The catcher, we're at the top of the lineup. It'll be B.J. Waters, Brady Sims, and Aiden McCandless as the first pitch to Waters misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is inside, and it's going to get Waters on the foot. It'll be runner at first with nobody out. And he gets down to first base, and he's going to lay down on the turf.
Next up, the Eagles, number 42, Brady Swims.
Brady swims. He's walked twice. Got a runner at first with nobody out. First pitch is high for ball 1. A 1-0 count here to Swims. Nobody up in either bullpen for either team, so Swims will come out in the bottom of the 5th. More than likely to pitch, pickoff attempt, as the tag is not in time. Runner goes, that one bounces in, throw down to second is going to be just late, as Waters is safe at second. And a 2-0 count to Brady Swims. Look down to third base coach. As Jackson comes set, that one goes off one of the shin guards of Connor Poole, and it gets away. So the runner will advance over to third. 3 balls, no strikes. Here to Brady Swims. Aiden McCandless on deck. McCandless is 1 for 2. This one's fouled back. No, it's a 2-2 count. No, that first one was a strike. Whoops. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. It's popped up out towards left field. Ogles will have to back up, and it's going to go over his head as a run will score. Heading for second is Sims, and he's going to stop at second base with an RBI double to tie the game at 2.
To the plate, number 14, Aiden McCandless.
And now Aiden McCandless, who singled and struck out here this afternoon. And now we are going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Brady Swims. It's going to be Drew Allen. That one will get away, but no advancement from the runner. As it's a A 1-0 count here to Aiden McCandless. The 1-0 is inside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Jackson looks back at second. And that one is inside, or I should say low, for ball 3. And that one will miss for ball 4, and it'll be a runners at first and second with nobody out. And there is some activity in the Tiger. There's actually activity in both bullpens now. Yes, Coach Leeser will head out to the mound to talk to his pitcher. So runners at first and second with nobody out. Slade Curtis at the plate, 0 for 2. Show bunt, and it gets inside, and it'll get back to the backstop. It'll be a strike, but it'll be runners at second and third. Oh, he called it a, okay. I thought he didn't pull back in time, but he did call it a ball, so now it's a 2-0 count. Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 is a grounder too short. They'll throw home, and the tag will be made. The runner is out at home. The runners at first and third, as the NewMadrid fans saying that Poole dropped the ball.
Next up, number 3, KK McFerrin.
So KK McFerrin will come to the plate. Runners at first and third. First pitch to McFerrin is high. McFerrin, sorry, for ball 1. Runner at first and third, 1 out. Game tied at 2. Freeman stepping out of the box. And the 1-0. The grounder over to first, and it gets past Bowers into right field. 1 run will score, and the Eagles lead 3-2 here. Runners at first and second.
Ty Williams.
Ty Williams will come to the plate here with a 1-run lead. This one's popped up into foul territory, and it's going to get out of play. Ogles did his best to try to chase it down. Williams is 1 for 1. He walked in his last at bat and singled in his first plate appearance. And that one is a little high and inside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jackson will come set, looks back at second. And the 1-2 pitch. He's popped up out to shallow left field. And it's going to be dropped. Nope, they're going to call an infield fly. Throw back to second. And that runner is out for a double play to end it. And they'll end the inning. Man, that was an ugly inning for both teams. Bad base running, some error, or not necessarily errors, but bad play over at first base. It got past, and oof. Either way, we're going to the bottom of the 5th as the Tigers trail by 1, 3-2. So bottom of the 5th as the Tigers trail 3-2 here to the Eagles, and Aiden McGuire will lead things off. He walked in his first at bat. come to the plate to start things here in the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Tigers.
Trying to
number
get something
2,
going and get a
Aiden
run in.
McGuire.
Tied up. First pitch is in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is hit out towards right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And it'll be a leadoff single for Aiden McGuire.
Up next for the Tigers, number 10, Caden Chenoweth.
And Caden Chenoweth will come to the plate, 1 for 1. Hit a double and then a sacrifice bunt in his last at bat. Pickoff attempt, no tag applied. The throw is a little off target. First pitch is outside for ball 1. A 1-0 count to Caden Chenoweth. Chenoweth 250 on the year as this one's back to the pitcher. They'll throw to second for the out, but they won't throw to first as it's not in time. So 1 away as they get the lead runner, McGuire, at second base.
Up next for the Tigers, number 8, Jackson Whitfoot.
Jackson Whitfoot, who hit by a pitch and then grounded out in his last at bat. Will come to the plate. He has a double and a triple on the season and 5 RBI. That one is low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pickoff attempt over to first, and he's back in time. A 1-0 count. 1 on, 1 out. A 1-0 pitch. Chenoweth goes. Misses high. Ball 2. And no throw down to second again. So a 2-0 count. As Chenoweth is in scoring position now. The tying run at second base. That one's high, and now stealing third is Chenoweth. Ball 3. So Chenoweth now just 90 feet away. And it's a 3-0 count. 2 stolen bases. I said earlier, actually I said it between innings up here in the press box. I said, you need to be stealing on this catcher all day, every chance you get, because he does not come out of that crouch. He doesn't even really crouch either. That one's in there for a strike called. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swims will come set. And the 3-1 is fouled back out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers need that run over there at third. Jathan Spain on deck. Braden Mead waiting behind him. The 3-2 pitch is in the dirt for ball 4. Runners at the corners with 1 away. That'll bring up Spain to the plate. Jathan Spain's walked twice
Up to the plate next to the Tigers,
here in this one.
Jathan Spain.
Spain will dig in. The runners at the corners. Jackson will lead off of first base. And the first pitch to Spain. It is called a strike on the inside corner as Jackson heads down to third base. Delayed steal trying to get him to throw, but he hasn't thrown down to second all day, so that wasn't. Yeah, that's right. He doesn't even throw during a warm-up either. You're right. He doesn't. I saw that and it just now clicked. Yeah, he doesn't throw at all down to second base. As the 0-1 is outside for ball one. Oh, the Indians? Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, that's right. The pitcher, yeah. John Lester, right? Yeah. Lester, yeah, never threw to first base. We got a catcher here that never throws to second. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 count. Swims come set. Catcher has a torn labrum. This one's popped. That's going to be a bloop out to right center field. That'll get down. It bounces over the glove of the center fielder. 1 run will score. Jackson's going to turn the corner. He's going to come in and score. Spain will go to third, and it's a stand-up 2 RBI triple, and the Tigers lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Next up for the Tigers, number 17, Brady Meade.
That's why he's not throwing down to the bases. I got that from Rex Krosno, let me know. A torn labrum. So Braden Meade will step to the plate. After the triple by Spain, the Tigers take the lead back. It's 4-3 with 1 on, 1 out. That one's high for ball 1, high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swims will come set, looking over at first base. The 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike 2. Or, sorry, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Meade lays it down. Here comes Spain. He's going to score. And the throw to first is in time for out number 2. Great play there by the Tigers as they get the run scored on the squeeze play.
Up next for the Tigers, number 24, Jonah Brink.
Spain took off. He was basically 5-6 feet away from the plate by the time that ball was even close to getting picked up. And Jonah Brink will bat here for jeez. Someone's not happy down there, yelling at us to turn the music off up here in the press box. Jonah Brink will come in to bat here. He's going to bat for Bowers. First pitch is in there for a strike. It's an 0-1 count to Jonah Brink. A 1-1 count to Brink. The base is empty, 2 out. 5-3 lead for the Tigers. One is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is high. They're going to ask the umpire at first base if he went around, and he did. So Brink will strike out to end the inning, and we'll go to the top of the sixth.
The
Tigers lead 5-3.
5-3.
Jackson Whitfoot back out on the field, on the mound, I should say, for the Tigers, as he will face J.G. Harris, Jack Pipkin, and Julian Curtis in the top of the sixth. Pipkin 0 for 2. First pitch. Harris is 0 for 2. First pitch is inside for ball 1.
This tattoo for free.
Somebody yelled at him to wear it. Let him get hit. Grounder to third, throw to first in time for the first out. Jack Pipkin is 0 for 1, a fly out and a sacrifice bunt. One away, first pitch is inside for ball 1. 1-0 count here to Jack Pipkin. Pitch from Whitfoot is outside for ball 2. 2-0. The 2-0 in the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And there, strike taken for a 3-1 count now. And the 3-1 will miss for ball 4. And it'll be a 1-out walk, as Coach Leeser will come out to the mound. And Jackson will come out of the game. Looks like Zade Hickey will come in to pitch now for the Tigers. Jackson Whitfoot went 5 1/3, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts.
Entering the game as pitcher for the Cape Central Tigers, number 9, Zade Hickey.
So Zade Hickey will come in, and it looks like Bowers might be, Bowers will come out, and I think they're going to send Ogles over to first base. Oh, we got some weather moving in, so we're going to take another break.
We are currently in another weather delay, fans.
So we'll be back hopefully in just a little bit as we wait this out. So the game will be officially called now, and the Tigers are going to win 5-3 here over the New Madrid County Central Eagles. As that'll do it for this one here. The rain coming in, sticking around, will end it early as we go 5.5 innings. As the Tigers will win 5-3. Some final stats for you. Chenoweth will go 1 for 2 with a double. Jackson Woodfoot 0 for 1, but he had an RBI. Jathan Spain 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and a triple. Braden Mead was 0 for 2, but he got an RBI as he had a sacrifice bunt. And then pitching, Jackson Woodfoot will get the win. He gave up 3 runs over 5 1/3, struck out 4, 5 hits, 5 walks. And then for the Eagles, B.J. Waters was 1 for 2 with a double. Brady Swims 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI. K.K. McFerrin was 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Aiden McCandless 1 for 2 with a single. And then pitching for the Eagles, Brady Swims will get the loss in 5 innings pitched. 5 strikeouts, 4 hits, 4 walks, 5 runs, all earned for him. So the Tigers win 5-3. They'll play again Thursday night at Sykeston in another SEMO Conference matchup. So that will do it for me here, and I will see you next time here on YouTube. Thanks for watching.